G'day everyone, Daniel Anderson here, Partner Manager and Product Evangelist for Valo. Now, the key to any good intranet is a really rock solid information architecture and also global navigation that allows your users to be able to navigate their way around your intranet and content really easily. Now, part of Valo Modern is our custom built global navigation that you can see on the screen here. Now, when we hover over our top level navigation nodes here, you can see that it drops down into a mega menu. Now, there are two things we're going to focus on in this video and some customization options at your disposal. So the two things we're going to focus on are embedding a call to action inside of this drop down mega menu and also replacing the top level navigation nodes with an icon to give it a little bit more of a different look and feel. So let's jump in and have a look and see how we do that. So as part of Valo, we have a Valo admin site collection. Now, part of the Valo admin site collection is our navigation management section here. And what that's going to load is a custom built SPFX web part that allows you to manage your navigation. And part of that is giving you the ability to create a call to action, but also use some icons instead of text in your nav. So clicking over to navigation items, we're going to focus on the About Us navigation item here. And we're just going to go into edit mode for this item. And you can see here we've got a number of different text boxes here that allow us to create this call to action. Now, the call to action text box here, we're just going to give this a name. So let's go all about fresh. Now, we need to provide a URL for this call to action. Now, in this case, what we're going to do is we're just going to, let's go out to Google. So we'll just pop in a URL here. And we need to give a URL to an image for this call to action. So as part of the site assets library here, I've got this image here called fresh.png. So I'm just going to grab the URL to the site assets library, and then I'll paste that in here, and we'll just pop in fresh.png on the back of that. And we'll now go and save that. So what it's going to do is it's going to create a nice big call to action as part of that About Us navigation item there. So now that that's been saved, we will now jump back into the intranet. We'll jump back onto the home page. We'll give this a refresh now. And the page has been refreshed. Let's now take a look at what that call to action looks like. So we hover over the About Us section here, and you can see now the navigation's changed a little bit. We've now got embedded in here a nice big call to action image. We've got the text that we entered in for the call to action, and we can now click on that, and it's going to take us to the URL that we provided there. So a nice piece of customization there that you can add to your global navigation. Now, the next customization that we're going to have a look at here is replacing some text here with an icon. So jumping back into the navigation management here, we're going to look at this navigation item called the Learning Center, and we're just going to pop into edit mode here, and we're going to focus on this Office UI Fabric icon. Now you can see here that we give you a link to the UI Fabric icon listing, and I've got that open in this tab, and we can do a search for the icon that we want to use. So in this case, I'm just going to see if there's anything around learning, and there is. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy this icon name here, and we're just going to jump back into here, and all we're going to do is paste that into this text box. We're going to save that off, and once that's saved, then that text of Learning Center in the global navigation will be replaced with that icon that we've just chosen. Okay, so we're back on the home page now. We've changed the text to an icon, and you can see now in the global nav that the Learning Center text is now disappeared, and we've now got an icon in replace of that text. So a couple of ways there that you can customize and make your global nav appear a little bit different and provide a lot more value to your end users. So I hope that brings you some value. Thanks for watching. See you next time.